they pray to God in the same way. Most of them are Muslims. It is the Muslim faith which holds the nation together.
I am from Pakistan. I grew up in a religious family. There's usually not an idea of Sunday school. That's a very American thing. So we had a cleric come. He used to come after school and for an hour just to learn how to read the Quran.
I was born in northern New Jersey. I grew up going to church. I grew up going to Sunday school for sure. Many summers I went to vacation Bible school, Christian camps, and then youth groups when I was getting more toward the teenage years.
Around middle school, high school, I actually became much more religious. I thought that I had a friendship with God and had this conversational relationship with God. So it was not just rituals at that point. And that gradually changed when sexuality started to come into play.
I went to a Christian college where being gay was not really allowed. I was aware of my attractions, but I didn't know what to do with them. I also didn't know what a future being a gay person could look like. And I'd only heard such negative ideas about that it took me a really long time of reading and talking to other LGBT people on my own and hearing other perspectives before I realized that what I had been told, all of the dogma, was really flawed and was really based on stereotypes and misinformation, frankly, that just wasn't true, and that there was so much more to that identity.
The most important city of this region is called Lahore, an ancient trading center once surrounded by thick walls, guarded by mighty gates. Today the city has grown beyond the ancient gates.
I was in Pakistan and he was here in US. We met on this website and started talking.
On this kind of random forum for gay people where we were posting questions, and we were both trying to come out to ourselves, and we're just trying to get information. And so
it did become pretty clear that we were both heavily influenced by our religious upbringing, but at the same time how similar it was on how we sometimes were told to reach certain conclusions about sexuality.
The difference that I saw in, what religious label we put on ourselves got smaller and smaller as the relationship got bigger and bigger.
I was, really just excited to have thoughtful, critical discussion about my own religion and about somebody else's religion openly and freely, because I was not able to have that with my friends and colleagues in my own country.
Initially, I didn't think about, even though I knew from looking at him that he was probably an immigrant or not white. We had a racial difference, but I didn't know whether or not that translated into religion initially. But it didn't take long before that surfaced.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your backpack off your back. It's a simple way to add standing room. Courtesy counts. Be someone who makes it a better ride for everyone.
I was in the city by myself and was kind of getting overwhelmed by all the changes and living in a new place. So I definitely felt the need to ground myself. And I had a discussion with my partner about it. He was the one who suggested that maybe I should try to find some community.
Thankfully, we were both open to learning from the faith of the other. And so I wanted to go with him to mosque or to wherever he could find, and then he wanted to come with me to church, and we were both willing to do that together. The fact that he was willing to come with me, even to a place that to him felt unfamiliar potentially, or even threatening or uncomfortable, that he was willing to do that with me really meant a lot, and it allowed us to just enter into a whole new level of engagement with faith.
Thank you for listening to Faith Journeys. Believe in yourself, believe in others, believe out loud.